Hello everybody. How are you? I hope you're good on this very, very, very hot Wednesday afternoon. If you're in the UK, that is, because right now there is a whole motherfucking heat wave, and it's really, really affecting us. We're not especially London, it's not a city that can cope with extreme weather conditions at all. It's just way, 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 way too hot. But I hope everyone's doing their best to keep cool and everything. Honey's gonna say hi. Are you gonna say hi, honey? Yay! Yay! I don't want you to get your hair on me. But I hope everybody is good. I hope you're good. For those that don't know, I'm all things sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and this is the live debrief. This is where I talk about my favorite reality TV shows, and at the moment I am talking about Love Island season 13 episode 23. Yes, and we are about to get into it, but as you do come in, guys, make sure you say hi in the chat, please. I'd really appreciate that. Are you okay there, honey? I know it's hot, isn't it? It's really, really hot. How are you guys coping in this heat? How are you coping? I've got fans set up like all around me right at the moment, and it's okay, we're off ski. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep cool, but like some of them are rechargeable, some of them are what are they called? Like plugged in like a lead and stuff, like, do you know what I mean? I've just like set everything up. Hopefully you can't hear them, but you might be able to, and if you do, I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about it because it's hot. It's so freaking hot, man, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I forgot to get my shawl. Hey Waving, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Let me just thingy myself again because this cat. Hope you're good. How are you coping with the weather today? Hey Lele, how are you? How are you coping with the weather? Because my gosh, yes. All the hot emojis, all the hot. To be fair, I literally, sorry, let me just swing myself. But I literally had to just, this morning I kept my curtains closed because I was just like, nah, I can't do it. So I've literally just opened them just for this. Yeah, but as soon as I'm done, they're getting closed again, because at least it does a little something absorbing that heat before it kind of gets into the house and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying, and was supposed to have, well, I don't even know, supposed to be going out this evening, but I don't even know if it's possible. I don't even know if it's possible. So friggin'. Hey Saf, how you doing? How's it going? How are you handling the heat so far? Hey Lila. Yeah, what are you guys doing? How are you managing? We should have had a whole protocol. Where's my thing? Should have had a whole protocol, man, seriously. Lila says eating lots of fruit. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice, actually. I should actually, but the thing is, I want to wait until like at least 6 p.m. or something to go and like, what do you call it? God, my hair. Go to the shop and stuff. So I'm having to lie down in front of the fan. I don't blame you. I actually don't blame you. Ooh, let me bring this one closer, because what the hell? I need to be feeling that air. And yeah. Oh, it's a lot. Okay, cool. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it for yesterday's episode. I'm hoping everybody thingy. Saf says splash some cold water on your pets too, guys. If I splash cold water on Honey, he will attack me. He will absolutely attack me, honestly. He's been very chill at the moment. He's like quite still and stuff, but then he goes and drinks his water and then he lays back down again and stuff. Hey Miss Cute, hey Little Rock, how are you? Okay, not splat. Yeah, he has access to water. He does have access to water. So if he wants to wipe himself down, he will. But nah, if I come at him with any kind of water, he will think I'm attacking him for real. With wet palm. Okay, cool. Yeah. but stroke them with wet palms and stuff. Yeah, or maybe even like the brush thing as well, or use a damp cloth. Yes, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's more his speed. Definitely more his speed. Okay, guys, Love Island UK season 13 episode 23. What did you guys think? What are you giving it marks out of 10, and who's your MVP, who's your LVP? As always, I will go first. My mark out of 10 was 7 out of 10 for yesterday's episode. 7 out of 10. Obviously we had the heat rate challenge happened, and there was a few bits of drama beforehand, but I think overall the heat rate challenge, I'm saying heat rate because we're having a heat wave. No, heart rate challenge. The heart rate challenge, I just don't like the way they done it, to be fair. I thought it was a bit dry. I don't like the individual seats. I prefer it around the fire pit. Like, I just don't like it. Just feels like very budgety, very, very low budget. Do you know what I mean? MVP, I can't lie, I'm going to give it to Simba, I think I'm giving it to Simba because yesterday I was complaining about, like, why hasn't he got energy for Tommy when he had energy for the girls? And last night episode, he brang the energy for Tommy and called him out for not taking accountability for his actions. LVP for me is Tommy as well, because he blatantly said that he is not sorry for upsetting the girls in any way or form, and that actually he brought the girls round so he could explain to them his actions. Do you know what I mean? So I was just like, oh, okay, so you think they don't understand what you've done? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, no. Tommy needs to go, like, immediately. Like, he needs to go immediately. He really does. Okay, what are you guys saying? Let me know in the chat. Okay, we've got oh, did I miss something? Oh, Little Rock said, just made a bad boy mackerel pasta salad using Greek yogurt. Put a pic in the chat. Okay, cool. Lovely in our Discord. Okay, cool. Guys, also just remember, please like the video as you come in, and if you, if you what's it called? If you're not already subscribed. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 5k, so every little bit that you do helps. And that includes subscribing, of course. But yeah, and also as well, shout out to Jordan, who I've seen has started to comment on my videos that don't have any comments. So guys, if you come across one of my videos there's no comments on it, please add a comment, because that also really helps to let the algorithm know that people, are engaging and like my content as well. So shout out to Jordan for that. I will be responding as soon as I get a minute. Cool. All right, and then also if you want to get involved in our conversation outside the the episode, then the best thing you need to do is join our membership. So the membership, I have 2 tiers, one for $1.99 and one for $6.99 as well, for the big ballers out there, and that kind of gives you access to members first content, so getting things early, and then also as well access to the Discord, and the link is just there. Go to youtube.com/@Shade Salami official/join, and you can join from there. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Lele is giving it 4 out of 10. Saf 6.5. Miss Cute said 3. It was a fill-in episode, so annoying and a waste of an hour. First. Saf is also saying LVP is Tommy or Jasmine, unfortunately. Ay, gosh, not Jasmine. Saf also said MVP Tina for being funny, or Simba speaking sense, or Angelista for showing out in the yellow number. She did look cute. She actually did look cute. Lena said it was mainly the heart rate challenge. The only other standout point was Cav and Jazz. The HR challenge was overpowered the episode. Yeah, I agree. I think it did take up a big part of the episode, and it just wasn't that great. We've definitely seen better heart rate challenges in the past, and I just didn't like no one kind of beat what we've seen before. Like absolutely no one, unfortunately. Not to say they didn't do an okay job. Yeah, it was okay, but we've definitely seen better, for real. Miss Q says LVP is the Islanders exposing their bias, including the women, especially Lola, Yasmin and Ellie when Simba confronted Tommy. Okay, fairs. Seth said, when's the next podcast episode out for everybody? Yes, my new podcast, the check-in episode 2 is out for members at the moment, but it'll be out for everybody else tomorrow on Thursday at 5 p.m. so please look out for that. I'm talking to a young lady called Vanessa who had like a very viral moment where she received some voice notes, or her fiance received some voice notes of a girl that was a former friend, like saying some really horrible things about her and her relationship and how she dealt with it, essentially. And also she used to be a Christian influencer too, and she left the church. So it's like her journey, her story. That will be out tomorrow for everybody. But members, you can watch it now on my channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you, saying it's a really good watch. Appreciate that. So hi Maya gave it 5 out of 10 and says LVP was Jasmine. Kirsten says I'm easily fooled because I forgave Simba too. Angelista looks happy. I mean, hey Abbas, how you doing? I think Simba did a good job. Like, I like the fact that he had energy for other people, and then he gave Tommy even worse. Like, well, not even worse, because it was like kind of he was wronged, and then he was kind of backing himself being wronged by Tommy. But like, I like the energy that he gave him, and I like the fact that he kind of kept it together at the end of the day, because we don't need like a massive stereotype made out of him at all. I thought he done it quite well. Them becoming friends later, I didn't like that though, can't lie, but I understand why it needs to happen for TV. Like, I do get it, but like, I was just like, in the real world, outside the villa, that ain't happening. And I don't know who Tommy is talking to, and I don't know who he's swearing at either. Do you know what I mean? Because that was kind of unnecessary, and I was just like, nah, you think you're big and bad, and as soon as the show's over, you're gonna understand that you're not. Honestly. Little Rock said yes, need to comment on the latest podcast. Thank you so much, very interesting. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Miss Cute said the challenge should have been completed by both women and men so we could see the true personalities come out and can vote accordingly. You know what, I feel like that is a very, very, very good point, because the episode did end after the girls had done their part of the heart rate challenge, and then we had a public vote. So tonight we're going to see the boys do their part, so it is a bit unfair. It's like unbalanced. For real, that's a very good point. Maya says MVP Ellie, just because of her dance routine. I think she did do the best, actually. She done all right. She really did. Safi saying, I don't want Angelista and Simba together. Oh, really? And says also, let's see what happens in Casa. All of these girls are going to cry. Maybe apart from Lola. I think Lola's going to cry, because Sean is hellbent. He wants a test. He wants like a thing in his relationship. He absolutely wants it. Okay, so we start the episode, getting into the recap of things. We start the episode with Tina, Priya and Jazz. Tia's basically annoyed about how Aiden has, how he answered that never have I ever question in the game, and she was just saying, look, I don't want to look silly or anything like that. Jazz said that she was even looking at Cav some type of way because he was laughing, and she didn't want it. She thought, this isn't funny, like, why is he laughing? And I'm just like, to Jazz, I'm just like, That is his brother. Cav and Aiden are brothers. There's only 2 years difference between them. If you think that Cav doesn't have at least sympathies to the way, what's it called, Aiden thinks, yeah, whether it's about life, about women, about thingy, then you're going to be deeply mistaken. Like, I know she sees herself as like this feminist and stuff, and I'm just like, not everybody obviously is different and has their individual views, but Cav is only 21. He's a mature 21-year-old. Yes, he is. But he's been around Aiden his whole life. So what Aiden thinks, there's going to be like at least a bit of a crossover, or there's at least going to be some sympathies to understand where Aiden thought process comes to if he doesn't believe those things himself. I do think that we do have like a lot of guys in this villa this year that are very if not in the manosphere, but like at least close to it. Like they have very, very, very kind of like strong views on how women should be portraying themselves and how they should come across, which seems to be like demure, classy, cute. That seems to be all that they can muster. And like anyone who has strong opinion, any women that have strong opinions or is maybe, you know, quite boisterous, or do you know what I mean, they frown upon that. And I see that pattern in Aiden, Samraj, and definitely Tommy as well, and then also Cav a little bit as well. So I feel like Jazz needs to wake up, and Lorenzo of course as well, sorry. Jazz needs to wake up and just smell the coffee and just understand like what she's actually dealing with and stop working herself up, I think, because you're fighting against 21 years of conditioning. Like I just don't know. I really don't know. Cav is mature though. He is mature, and he seems like he's open to he's open to at least challenge his opinions on things. That's what it seems like, or he at least presents that way. It's just like I feel like Samraj presents as nice and kind, and do you know what I mean, like, and like really respectful of women, but that respect comes with a very narrow view of what a woman should come across as, right? So you will get respect if you come across like this. I will value you if you come across like this. If you don't, it's just like, look at the way he's treating Priya, right? Do you know what I mean? If you're too loud, or your ego he deems your ego to be too big, then that gives him license to talk about her any type of way to anyone apart from her. And it's just like, I don't like it. I feel really quite sorry for, like, you know, young people watching the show and thinking that this is what, you know, the majority of guys are like. And I don't think that is the case, but I think we've over indexed on this in this cast, unfortunately. So Jazz is not amused by Cav. Tina says that, says that Aiden told her that he was not interested in getting to know Yaz, but then she was annoyed at the fact that you know, obviously Aiden has mentioned like maybe potentially rekindling with Yaz in the game. So from her point of view, which is, I think, is getting lost in translation a little bit, is that she feels blindsided because they had a very clear conversation about Yaz. He said one thing to her, then in front of everybody he said, you know, do you know what I mean, something a little bit different, and that's what's annoyed her. Also, she does say like, you know, she's not gonna get burned twice, and I'm just like, what do you mean twice? Like, is she talking about Cav? Because obviously Cav and her, she picked Cav for the sleepover. They came back, and then it's just like almost like disappeared, and I don't think we really saw how did that break away, how did that end, like what happened. The next thing you know, she's talking to Aiden. Obviously Aiden's the brother, so maybe she feels like maybe she feels like you know, that she was hard done by in that situation, now she's getting hard done by again. That's what I was taking from it, because I'm just like, what, like, I was just trying to understand. Like, she seemed quite her annoyance was quite intense. I would say that, like, definitely. And I was just like, why is she wound up? But I think it's like, if she has feels played by one brother, then played by another, then of course she would be upset. That's I understand that, but I don't, obviously we don't know if that's absolutely the case. But if it is, then I get it. Yeah, and Jazz did say that she was icked out by Cav as well. And she also called out, she also said that also she doesn't like the fact that the boys don't pull up Tommy when he says outrageous things. And it seems like Tommy is saying things and getting away with it. And I'm just like, well, we're not seeing that. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing that. So yeah, I just think interesting. like very, very interesting. I think that obviously we get an edit, so obviously we're not going to see everything that's happening, but I'm just like, as well, if not one of those girls, well, only one of the girls that voted for Tommy was Lola, apparently, but the rest of the girls didn't vote for Tommy in that vote that they had before. Then yeah, interesting. Okay, so what, let me just see what you guys are saying here. Kirsten, hey Kirsten saying Angelisa can move on in Casa for now. She can forgive Simba. Yeah, for now, I agree. Ezra is saying the guys seem to see more red pilled every year, both in the UK and USA villas. I'm inclined to agree, and it's kind of, it's spoiling the experience, to be honest. It really is. Miss Cute said apparently Angelisa wins the heart rate challenge. Oh really? And the girls start on her being mean, especially Lola, because she's jealous. Ooh, interesting. With Jasmine, Tina and Simba defending her, plus Angelisa finally gets activated. Oh my god. Well, let's see if that comes up today. Saf said I don't think Cav is mature. Do you know? I feel like he is, like, for his age, but like, tell me in what ways. Because I feel like him laughing and not taking that situation seriously showed his immaturity, right? It did show some of his immaturity. His age was showing, definitely, for sure. King Cash said Jazz is not mature. She doesn't want to hear other people out and she thinks she's always right. That's I don't know if that equates to her not being immature, but I do think she does think she's always right. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But some of us aren't. No, joking. Safi's saying this is referring to the Tina conversation. She's probably referring to him wanting Yaz, and she won't risk being second option twice. Okay, cool. Let's see. King Cash said it's not the boy's job to police what Tommy says. I honestly think if you are a guy and you don't believe what another person is saying, and if they're saying something that is offensive or rude or something like that, and you don't agree with it, it's on you, whether boy or girl, to say something, to speak up and say something. It's absolutely, like, it has to be, because otherwise you don't get any sort of change. Or do you know what I mean? Otherwise you're part of the problem. Like, silence is an action. Yeah. Amir says I've never met a Zim girl that doesn't serve body and face. I mean, I've got a few Zim friends, yeah, and they're banging, all of them. Bodies tea, faces tea, honestly. Kirsten also says Angelisa has body, off to the gym suit. Not today though, if you're in the UK, because it's hot. But I hear you. Saf said to be honest, I can't call him mature or immature, really. Okay, fair. Yeah, that's true. That makes you question, why do I think he's mature? I just think, like, in comparison to his brother, he seems more mature than him. So maybe he's just a regular 21-year-old, but because Aiden comes across like so politely so immature, let me just say, so immature. Immature. Yeah, he comes across as more mature. But let Aiden go. Let Aiden go, and let's see. And let's see if Cav is actually mature. I want to see Aiden on his own. I want to see Aiden on his own. Outside of the sleepover with the rest of the villa, I want to see Aiden on... Not Aiden, sorry. I want to see Cav on his own, not Aiden. Aiden can go home. Pack your bags. Out of here. Imran said, the heat is the gym. Honestly, it's boiling. Honestly. I'm literally like, my fan is right here. So hot. Kika says, no, if you say something that relates to me, I will speak up, but I've learned to mind my business and not jump onto random arguments that could get you into trouble. I mean, this is the thing. This is how the status quo continues to be the status quo. If you don't say anything, if you don't speak up, it's not necessarily on everything. And like, what do you mean get you into trouble? What does that mean? Like in the villa, what does that actually mean? Is it that deep? Like, do you know what I mean? If you're hearing something, if Tommy is saying things that are out of pocket and none of the boys are pulling it off, then the boys either agree with him or they're too wussy hole in their behaviour to stand up to him. That's my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Saf said, I get what you mean. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, hey Nana on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. That's where the conversation is. Come to let me drop the link in there. Thank you. Say my hair looks amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just drop the link in the... It's at Shade Salami Official if you want to come over to from Instagram to the YouTube, where get involved in the conversation. If I do this, oh wait, I can do a whole URL. Look at this. Sorry, learning new things. YouTube. Hold on, doing this in real time. Confirm. Oh look, there you go. Go over to the YouTube, just click the link. Okay, so Lilith says, I have a feeling that the editing doesn't do the islanders justice because some of the scenes seem random, but there must have been a lead up that we haven't seen. I agree, but we always get that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Miss Cute said, the thing is with certain women like Lola, be consistent with your criticism of negative behavior. You can't preach one thing and call out someone like Priya, then have nothing for Tommy. Totally agree, but she voted for Tommy, so yeah. Lil Rock said, I'm now singing I've got two phones. Ooh, waving, maybe I missed something, but replacing the lyrics with two phones. Maybe I missed something there. Miss Key said, I think Yasmin and Lola are man pleasers. I mean, Lola, I don't think Lola's beating the charges. I think Yasmin is in her own bubble. I really don't know with her. I really don't know. Okay, Gilda saying Namibia said that the OG boys excluding Simba and sometimes said that they are having an OG chat. Namibia and Sam was the closest to him and Angelista. Namibia and Sam were the closest to him and... Oh, really? Okay, they shut that down. It's very, very annoying. Okay, so then we had Cav and Aiden sit down and have a bit of a chat. Aiden was just explaining that in that game he was answering, honestly, and he really doesn't like the fact that people are trying to make him out to be like a horrible person, and all he can do is be honest and genuine. And Cab asks him, like, he did say that he was laughing a little bit and it wound him up when Tina was going on, and I'm just like, but your brother was also going on, but okay, you gotta back your brother, I get it. Cav then asks him if he defo told Tina that he wasn't interested in Yaz anymore, and Aiden is almost annoyed at this question. He was just like, yes, of course I did. Yes, I did do that. Do you know what I mean? So there was that. But he didn't seem like a strong yes to me. Cavs did tell him that, he got a bit carried away. And, Aiden has said that he hasn't even spoken to Yaz yet. So it's like, again, like, why would you say this in front of everybody if you haven't spoken to Yaz, if you weren't even trying to shoot your shot? He was basically trying to shoot his shot, in my opinion, which is what they traditionally do in any of the games, right? The games give them an opportunity to kind of like subtly say, or not so subtly say, that I'm still interested in you, or I'm interested in you. Cav tells him that, you know, Yaz has actually been pretty clear, and, you know, he needs to forget Yaz. And I agree. Like, leave Yaz. Leave Yaz alone. Leave her alone, honestly. Yeah. Aiden, he's not going to let it go, is he? He really isn't. And also, as well, my thing with Aiden is that you don't even like Tina. Like, we saw that in a previous episode. You don't even like her. So, like, you doing all this defending, it's just like, babe, you do want to get to know Yaz again. You absolutely do. So why are you why are you gaslighting her? Like, and I think she doesn't have, she doesn't know what he said to the boys, obviously. Do you know what I mean? And how he's basically kind of been bad-mouthing her to the boys. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't mind he's getting a bit of a lashing from her, to be fair, at this moment in time, because he was rude. Lorenzo's talking to Yaz. They're all talking about the game as well. He was saying that he had like a little bit of a regret of not getting to know Jasmine properly. Yaz is not coming across annoyed about this, but she said, you know, do you know what I mean? If you want to get to know Jasmine, then go and get to know Jasmine. I don't want to hold you back. Like, I've made, you know, clear who I like, so if you want to explore, then go and explore, you know. Yeah, but then in the confessional, Jazz was just like, what's confusing her is that she doesn't know if Lorenzo has regret because he likes Jasmine more, or because Cav is in the way. Sorry, because he likes Yasmin more, her, as in Yasmin more, or he can't go for Jasmine because Cav is in the way of that happening. And the latter, my dear. That's what it is. I mean, the latter, my dear. Please. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. So then we see... what do you call it? Saf saying Jasmine is pretty docile. I mean, honestly, there's not a lot going on. She's there for a good time. She's just there for a good time. Sweet girl, it seems, so far. It just seems like, okay, you're a sweet girl. Not that much, for sure. Then we see Cav, Samraj, Jazz and Mika all sitting together. I think actually maybe even Jazz and Mika walk over to them, and they kind of like, they're discussing the whole Aiden Tina situation. From that, anyway, you always knew it was going to be like a bit of a tricky situation, because they're kind of being critical of his brother, so of course it's going to be a touchy situation, or that's what you should expect anyway. So in this conversation, Jazz is basically saying that she hears where Tina is coming from. Samraj and Cav are not really too keen on that, and they kind of like make a face, and, you know, Samraj says that basically Yasmin is not even a viable option for Aiden, and Jazz starts to speak, and both Cav and Samraj basically interrupt her, but obviously she goes at Cav, right? And Jazz is like, yeah, I'm talking, like, stop interrupting me. Samraj gives Cav a look like, are you letting her speak like this? That's the way I saw that look, was just like, look how she's talking to you. That's what and I think at this point, it was at this moment that Cav got annoyed. Seriously. And then he basically tells her to chill out, and Jasmine does not like this. She's just like, do not tell me to chill out. Don't you ever say that to me again. Like, she was very, very clear and very, very stern in her saying that. And then eventually she gets up and she walks away with Mika as well. And then Cav was basically saying, like, he didn't really like the way she spoke to him. It was like she was like he she was talking to him like he was a child, and yeah, he didn't like that at all. Now, okay, let's play the clip first. Let's play the clip first, and then I will give my opinion. But I just wanted to break that bit down a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right.
Me chill out. Don't ever do that again. Don't tell me chill out.
Every time I went to speak,
don't tell me chill out, Cav. I'm being serious. Don't ever do that again.
What's the situation?
I hear Tina, to be fair. I do really hear her.
What?
But Yasmin's not a viable option.
Yasmin's not going to.
That doesn't matter though. That doesn't matter though. He could have easily. Wait, I'm talking. He could have easily said.
Just want to point out that they did interrupt her. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Upon reflection, I wish it could have been Yasmin who could pick me, but obviously at that time I didn't think that was an option, and I'm starting to feel differently now. I really felt for her, and I also don't love from you, Samraj, that you can't go around preaching all this stuff about. I'm talking. You can't go around preaching about.
Jazz.
Don't tell me to chill out, Kat.
You can just keep telling me I'm talking.
Because I am, and you're interrupting me. Don't tell me to chill out.
I personally understand. I would have got that question wrong.
Whether they were right or wrong is a different thing. Didn't need you to tell me to chill out. Don't ever do that again. Don't tell me chill out.
Every time I went to speak,
don't tell me chill out, Cav. I'm being serious. Don't ever do that again. No, don't ever say that again. I'm being serious. If you think I'm being...
How much respect do I have for you? And every time I was trying to talk, you're going, shush,
You're interrupting. You were interrupting me.
We were having a conversation.
I was talking. I was still making my point. You were interrupting me. So I kept saying, stop interrupting me. You're telling me chill out while I'm speaking.
Because you're coming in on smoke and telling me stop.
But you're interrupting me. Can you not just...
It's my brother that I'm talking about, and we're having a row about my brother.
You are interrupting me, Cav. Can you not sit there and just wait for me to finish and then you speak with calmness? Can you not do that? Didn't need you to tell me.
It's a tricky one. I think I can see it from both sides, but like at the same time, I'm just like, bro, if I'm talking, why are you interrupting me? Why are you interrupting me? Especially if I'm in flow, yeah? Don't interrupt me. Don't do that. So I get her annoyance. But I will say one thing that Jasmine has said previously is like, if you have an issue with your partner, then support them in public and correct them in private. And she didn't do that here. She really didn't do that here. And I just don't like the fact that, do you know what I mean? Like her, like speaking to him like that in front of like Samraj and Mika was just a bit, that was awkward. Didn't like that. But like, the thing is, it's just like you're it's like he didn't want her, both of them, both Cav and Samraj didn't want Jasmine to get her point across. They didn't. They actually didn't. And they didn't want her to, because they don't agree with what she's saying. Like, that's the bottom line. And she was about to tell Samraj about himself, yeah, which I would have liked to have seen, but she got interrupted again. Seriously. Because someone needs to tell Samraj about himself. someone needs to. For real. Yeah, it was a little bit awkward. Hey, Crispy, how you doing? Okay, you're not all caught up, but you're getting there. Yes, this is Cavan. Yeah, this is Cavan. This is him. Miss Cute said the way they spoke about Jasmine was like she was some sort of business deal. Was disgusting. To be fair, everybody was talking about her like that. Like, I just think it's so odd, and I don't know why that wasn't addressed, or at least we haven't seen that in the edit. Like, this wasn't addressed. It was just weird. It was very strange. Very strange. Gilda said, according to that journalist Felicity, there has been another dumping. Okay, cool. King Cash said she literally interrupted him while saying, "Don't interrupt me." No, he actually interrupted her, and so did Samraj. Seriously, because he goes nah or something like that. Sam said, I think Jasmine was directing it at Samraj really at the beginning, but because I think it was both. It seemed like it was both of them. King Cash, you're hilarious. You're actually hilarious. No, it's a conversation. I'm not gonna let you be loud and wrong when we're talking about my brother. I mean, this is what Cav is feeling. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think she's necessarily wrong. She's just saying her opinion, right? And she is a witness to this, like just like everybody else, and she can have her own opinion. She can see things from, from Tina's point of view. But I think this is where I think like Jasmine needs to have a reality check on who she's coupled up with. He's the brother of Aiden. Like, what did you think he was going to do? Of course he's going to back his brother. Like, come on, like, wake up, honestly. Miss Cute says, Samraj must have been feeling, thank you so much, Kevin, because you just saved me. Jasmine did too much with the tone. Yeah, I feel like the tone, yeah. The tone was sharp. It was very, very, very sharp. She must really not like that. Sorry, I don't know why I think it's funny. It's not funny. She should talk to him with respect. Of course, she absolutely should. They should talk to each other with respect, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? I just think this is just showing that they're not really a match. You know? They're not really. I think, and this is probably always going to come up when you have like age gaps like this as well. Brendel, hey Brendel says she could have said 1 sec, let me finish, instead of I'm talking. Yep, she could have. There's different ways she could have said it for sure. Do you know what I mean? But also as well, I would equally say he could have just let her finish as well. Like, because I know how it is sometimes, like, get excited, you know? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's passionate because they're talking about his brother. So, yeah. But this is the thing. Kavan knows that Aiden is in the wrong because he kind of said it to him already in their conversation. He said that he'd done too much. Do you know what I mean? He said equally that he didn't like the way Tina was coming across and kept on going on. But he also said to Aiden, like, you was doing too much. And also, just forget about Jasmine. Do you know what I mean? So Kevin is fully aware that Aiden has done wrong in this scenario. But here, he's like, nah, because he has to defend his brother. Safi say, people are calling him Scamraj. Oh. Not a Scamraj. Hilarious. Lela says, I feel almost guilty for saying this. Priya gives me I'm a woman, so you must respect me vibes. Not to defend Samraj or Cav. Priya gives, what do you mean? Do you mean Jasmine? I'm a woman, but you must respect me. I think she's a feminist. So yeah, I think I don't know if I'm receiving it how you meant it. Do you know what I mean? But she calls herself a feminist, so that, you know, she definitely wants respect. I think just on a human level, they should be respecting each other. Do you know what I mean? But they fundamentally, the boys and the girls at this point in time, seem to fundamentally disagree on how Aiden is coming across and how Tina is coming across. They don't agree on this at all. They should be able to talk about it respectfully, but emotions are high because that's Cav's brother. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, Jazz is like, yeah, I don't care if it's your brother. Don't interrupt me. That's basically what she's saying. Oh my God, hold on 1 second. I need to get another fan. That's basically what she's saying. I don't care for your brother. I care about... She don't even like Tina, really. I don't think she even likes Tina, for sure. Talkative said she wasn't loud, she didn't swear, and yet no one tells Ellie to chill out when she's shouting across the garden. People calling Jasmine angry and loud, but not Ellie when she popped off. I mean, that is a fair point. Why is Ellie allowed to stomp out? Yeah. Stomp out of the freaking makeup room or whatever it's called, and literally shout across the villa, and that justified. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting who gets pulled up and who doesn't. It's interesting. Ezra is saying, putting Kevin in with Aiden has robbed them both of the opportunity to date as individuals, especially Kevin. I totally agree. I really totally agree. I just don't think it's I think it's just bias, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's just bias. Even when it comes to voting as well, like, they're not going to vote against each other, are they? Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, it's not right. Sorry, it's just got very, very, very hot. You're going to hear my fans, guys. We're just going to have to get through it because now it's just got so hot. I don't know what's happened. The temperature's got up. Bloody hell. Kirsten is saying that Jasmine wants a reason to get back with Lorenzo. Wouldn't be surprised. King Cash says she picks and chooses when she's a feminist. I mean, that's her choice. Who do people vote for? Yeah, please let me know. Well, we're going to get that to the end as well. Talking to says she was talking about Samraj, but because Cav assumed she was always going to get Aiden, he overcompensates. I bet she bites her tongue 10 times a day regarding Aiden purely because he's Cav's brother. Totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Seriously. I really do. It must be really hard for her. And this is why I'm saying that she needs to wake up. This is going to be the reality of her being with Cav, that she's going to have to deal with Aiden and what he thinks and his opinions, which are very, very much seem to be the opposite of hers so far. But then also I think like none of the guys in there really match her, because even Lorenzo is nowhere near his opinions are in line with her at all either, you know. Ezra said not that he'd automatically be respectful king, but he would have more of a blank slate. His choices could affect a long-term relationship. Yes, I you know what, I agree. Let's see. Because also as well, even Aiden and Samraj telling Cav not to close things off with Yasmin. Yeah. I think Aiden doesn't like Yasmin. But his brother's made his decision. So, yeah, I think it's just thingy. Talking of being interrupted and saying I'm talking in a bit of a stern tone are both forms of rudeness. No one in 13 seasons has had to navigate a sibling being there, a sibling who is problematic. Yeah. I mean, seriously, this is not... It's thingy. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. Yeah. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot when people have, you know, quite potentially sexist behaviour or sexist like viewpoints in your face, and how you actually deal with that in real time. Do you know what I mean? On a television show. Do you know what I mean? Like I think that's hard for anybody. I think that's really hard for anybody. And it must be frustrating if you're sensitive to those types of things, which, in my opinion, more women should be. But yeah, it is what it is. But that feminist, you know, well, she's called herself a feminist, whereas like there's some girls in there that probably don't fit into that mark. Out. Oh. Right, so then we have Simba and Tommy chat. Basically, they're addressing the conversation that Tommy had with the girls. He called all the girls together, and basically it seemed like it was supposed to be an apology that he was supposed to give them for how he's been going across, and he doesn't want to come across like he's like he's a bad person. So it's so interesting. Yeah, I find this so interesting that these guys are saying I'm not a bad person while doing bad things. I don't understand. So what does that mean then? You done a bad thing, but then if you repeatedly do bad things, does that make you a bad person? Or what makes you a bad person? I don't know. It's interesting to me. So basically he done that. Tommy brought all the girls and said like, I'm not a bad person, you know, I was just trying to get to know each other, know people, etc., and everything like that. And the girls were just like, okay, yeah, we don't think you're a bad person, blah blah blah. And then when he's talking to Simba, because Simba's basically pulling him up, because in that conversation Tommy said, like, you know what, you think I'm bad, but look at Simba, look what Simba did. Simba basically tried to take, you know, Mika to the hideaway, you know, why he's still getting to know Angelista. So I'm not as bad as him. People have done worse than me. This is why he's, you know, apparently supposed to be taking accountability. Simba obviously wasn't best pleased with this, so he had a word with Tommy about it, basically. And you know, Tommy made it very clear that actually when he spoke to the girls, he wasn't apologizing. He was just making them understand where he's coming from. And I do want that to be clear. To be absolutely clear. Tommy can go immediately. Tommy can go tonight. Like, he actually can go tonight. Because what do you mean? Like, you're not even apologetic. Like, what? Okay, Tommy. Okay. I think
Good people.
I think he's full of BS. That's what I think Tommy is. And if he's also saying problematic things that are not being aired, he needs to go. He actually needs to go. Let me see. Here.
We're leaving. Chidi didn't get a chance to explore. Hallie, bless her, she's up there standing, didn't crying, didn't get a chance to explore.
But give me a reason how I'm responsible.
Accountability, bro. But nobody's what I mean, bro. You're not taking accountability. You're just doing the same thing.
You're saying shit.
If someone's really taking accountability for the action, someone's really remorseful and sorry for what they've done, do they really need to mention other people?
I was kind of almost saying that I wasn't sorry for what I've done.
You're not sorry, okay.
So my thing wasn't really much of an apology.
Okay.
It was more of a thing to the girls saying, trying to get them to understand it from my point of view. And the only reason that I brought your thing up, I was trying to highlight the fact that, like,
of course,
I'm not
you're not the only one.
Who's upset people.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing what's best for themselves.
People are gonna
and
get
I just
hurt.
feel like I'm getting a lot of the smoke from it.
Your actions have played a part in Sam leaving, your actions have played a part in Mibs leaving.
How?
You don't feel as if your actions have played a part though, bro?
In people leaving?
Yeah.
Kissing people when you open to get to know people is not a mistake.
The way that you go about certain things, personally for me, I just don't agree with it. And that's what I'm saying, people being hurt as a result of your actions.
You almost done it worse than me.
But this is what, okay, now we've got, so you think I've done it worse. This is what I mean.
The only reason you're here is because the boys backed you, bro. I'm the only one that stood in business. I'm the only one that said, it's not right. Good people are leaving. Chidi didn't get a chance to explore. Hallie, bless her, she's up there standing, didn't crying, didn't get a chance to explore.
But give me a reason how I'm responsible.
Accountability, bro. But nobody's what I mean, bro. You're not taking accountability. You're just doing the same thing.
You're saying shit. It's a load of shit. You're just talking shit.
I don't think we're gonna agree, bro. I'll be real.
You can't even give me a reason. You can't even give me a reason for why I'm responsible for Hallie leaving.
I can't be asked, man. I can't, like, just chatting off, man, bro. Fuck. Got here to fucking self-improve guys 24/7, man.
What's wrong with?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why is he walking out like that? Why are you angry?
Just chatting off, fucking idiot.
Oh my god. You're saying it's my fault Sam left and it's my fault everyone's leaving?
That's just ignoring my attitude.
Bro, the guy, he doesn't take no accountability, bro. I just can't be asked.
Listen, you can't leave the conversation and come over here and start chatting.
What do you want from me, bro?
The fact that he was following him reminded me so much of Lucinda when she was following Belle. It's just insane. Like, when someone walks off, just leave them, you know. You don't need to follow them. You really don't. Just don't do that.
What from me, bro? When you word things, you don't take accountability. Bro, I'm not with all that, bro. I'm not with all that, broski. I see past the bollocks. Good people are leaving.
Yeah, I feel like someone needed to tell Tommy, because he is just, he basically, all the girls that he sat with and was telling him the story the last time, telling them the story, like, I feel like they should, whatever he said, they should just scrape it off, just scrub it out, because it just didn't mean anything. It didn't mean anything at all. He was just chatting for chatting's sake, and it's just BS. And I don't know why the producers are entertaining him. He needs to go. He actually really does need to go. Yes, Saf said with immediate effect. Miss Cute said these guys never accept their behaviour is the reason for people's actions. In their mind, it just happened, and defending foolishness because the other islanders are still KS1. What does that mean? Mental capacity. Do you mean like the influencer? Gilda is saying he's not sorry and that's final. He really isn't. Brindle said Tommy gives Chav small. Like, honestly. King Ash is saying it wasn't an apology is hilarious. I don't find that funny. I don't find it funny at all. I think it's taken an absolute piss, and I just think it's basically gaslighting 101, really and truly. Like, you basically just tried to get all the girls on side when you're not even sorry for your behaviour. That's wild to me, absolutely wild. Crispy says, Key Shade 1 stats. Oh, is that what it means? Is that what it means? Oh, thank you, Crispy. I got them done yesterday. Thank you. I can't even remember what brands. Number 95. Is it OPI? I can't remember. But it was number 95 anyway. What do you call it? What did I see? Kirsten said, am I toxic? Simba was kind of hot here. I mean, this is the thing. When he's defending, it is kind of hot. Love that. But we know who Simba is, so we have to take this with a pinch of salt. We have to take it with a pinch of salt because he can still gonna do a madness. He can still do a madness, and worm his way back in. So no. But yeah, love it. Sleepful said Simba is 100% in the right here. I think so. Miss Key said, I felt for Simba because when you know the person is lying, other people are not validating your truth and defending Tommy, apology. Oh, yes. Okay. Key Day 1 is primary school age kids. Okay, cool. Got you. Love that. Yeah, I feel like Simba done good here. He really done. He got some points back. Let's see if we can maintain, but he got some points back here, honestly. Yeah, vibe. Yeah, someone needed to tell him because it is freaking out of order. And when Simba is talking to Finlay, he basically explains that obviously he's really annoyed because actually Tommy isn't even taking accountability. And I feel like Simba thinks that Tommy, you don't even have a good moral compass. It's almost like Simba is saying, you don't even have home training. You don't even have no training out here. You really don't. You don't know right from wrong, for real. And he says to Finlay that anyone who brings people down to lift themselves up is basically a wrongen. And I agree. I absolutely agree. But do I think that Simba's behaviour has been good all the way through? Absolutely not. And he had me riled up, do you know what I mean? But he kind of redeemed himself a little bit now here. And also as well, just a reminder that actually Simba does know right from wrong, which is actually why I'm even more angry at you because of what he done anyway. So he absolutely does know right from wrong. So I feel for I felt for him because no one was truly supporting him in that moment. But Tommy's got to go. Tommy's absolutely got to go. He really does. So then we see... So after that, actually, so then I think Simba's walked off, obviously. Tommy's not there, but you see Lorenzo, and Lorenzo said, look, it's not fair to blame 3 people leaving on 1 person. And I just thought, shut up, Lorenzo. Honestly, that was my response, just shut up. Because if they had a hand, definitely Tommy 100% had a hand in Chidi and oh my god, Chidi and Hallie leaving for sure. For real, he had a hand. I couldn't remember why Mibs and Sam, I can't remember why he had a hand in that, but I believe him. I believe him. But yeah, so if someone knows, let me know. But definitely in Hallie for sure, because Hallie was nominated because of Tommy, and then everybody votes for Tommy. That's crazy. And the reason they nominated Tommy was because of his behaviour and how he was going on and treating the girls in the first place. Oh my god, so no. Yes, Lethal said Lorenzo should stay out of conversations about morals 110%. 110%. Talkative said, you're so right, Ari, Jasmine and Cav. Yours is the first balanced opinion I've heard. Oh, really? The misogyny plus racism seeps out of the manosphere online is a reminder that the losing battle Jasmine is trying to take on. Honestly, I just think her guy's not in there. He really isn't. Miss Q says, do you think Mika will try and run it back with Simba after the challenge because Samraj won't be so appealing once Priya finds out the truth about the it comment? Ooh. 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 Maybe, you know. Maybe. Simba likes Mika. He still likes her. So maybe. Whether we'll have it or not, I don't know. But Mika, I will trust her to run away from Samraj when she's bored again. I will trust her to do that. I don't even think she really likes Samraj that much. I honestly don't. I really don't. I'm not seeing it. We do see Erin saying, Charlotte, are you here for Jazz and Lorenzo? Because I am. I don't think what she's gonna get from Lorenzo is what she needs. I'm for Lorenzo leaving the villa. That's what I'm for. I don't care for Lorenzo. I really don't. I'm not buying. Like, yeah, he's occasionally funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so like I don't care. I really don't care. Thank you, Waving. Guys, like the live, please, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, I think she's just gonna be disappointed by him. Like, look the way he talks. Like, she's gonna have her hands full, and then she's gonna get mad, and he's gonna like it. It's gonna turn him on, and they're just gonna go in a cat and mouse game. I don't know. I just think no. I don't like that for her. I really don't. Lorenzo can go, in my opinion. So yeah, we see Tina and Aiden talk again, and basically she's trying to ask him a very straight, direct question, and she asks, like, did you or did you not tell me that you wanted to get to know Yas? Yes or no, or something like that. And Aiden is just fed up at this point. He's just like, can we just talk tomorrow? And I feel like in this argument between the both of them, I think at that point I was just like, okay, if he doesn't want to talk right now, I think that is fair. I think it's a cop-out, but I think it's fair, and that you should leave it alone. If he's like, let's talk tomorrow, then let's talk tomorrow. Like, do you know what I mean? I do think it's a cop out though. He just didn't want to deal with her, which is fair, but yeah, she should have left it alone at that. I think that's the least that you can do. If he's not feeling, he doesn't want to talk right now, don't force him to talk. But you know, it's Tina, so she pushed on, and she says, like, she basically says to him, like, look, I don't want to get to know you anymore, and yeah, she just gets annoyed, and she just ends up walking off, and it seems like they're a bit in an argument. Now, some people are saying that she is doing this for the cameras, and I can't, like, usually it takes me a while to see that in people, and I can't, like, I was just like, oh, maybe, because it was very, very much like pushing the issue when it didn't need to be pushed in that kind of moment. Like, I get that she's upset, but if he says, like, let's talk tomorrow, I think you should respect it, because if it was the other way around and you didn't want to talk and you said tomorrow, I would have the same smoke for Aiden in that point in time. She should have just left it to tomorrow, to be fair, on that, for sure. Because also as well, when you don't do those things, it allows him to be a victim. You're not a victim, babe. Like, do you know what I mean? But by doing that, like, he can be framed as a victim. No. If he wants to talk tomorrow, cool, we'll talk tomorrow. But we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna deal with it, you know. Lila says, did you catch my earlier point about Cav and Jazz? Oh, I don't know if I did. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, let me scroll up. I feel like if Jazz spoke to Cav one-on-one about Aiden, he would have heard her more. I don't think he disagrees with Jazz. It would just be nice. It would be nice for Jazz to consider that. I think that's an absolute fair point, to be fair. And that's why I don't like the way she reprimanded him in front of Samraj and Mika. I really didn't like that at all. Because I am a true believer in what she said. Like, yeah, if you want to talk to me anyhow, do it in private, man. Not that you should talk to me anyhow, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, deal with me in private. I don't like the public displays. And that's the thing with Tina as well. Like, I do understand that. Like, don't embarrass me. Like, I just don't want to be embarrassed. Like, so when the girls are getting embarrassed, like, I just, it's pain. I feel the pain. Seriously. So I think it's so weird that Lorenzo is the least interest. What do you mean by that, Miss Q? Yeah, I know there's a bunch of people that think that Lorenzo and Jazz will get back together, like, for sure, but I just don't like Lorenzo. Talkative said, I think there's hope for my favourite couple, Cav and Jasmine. I'm happy being delusional. I need this. I have no love life. It's an extreme situation with Samraj, even though even more than Aiden influencing Cav. Oh, you think Samraj has a lot of weight with those brothers. He really does. Erin says, and I will be sad. I like their energy. I need her freed from the jaws of the misogyny brothers. Oh, hey, Dammy says, hey, Shannon, loving the new hairdo. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's not misogyny brothers. Hilarious. And you can throw in their cousin Tommy as well, you know. Stephen said, I'm with you. Lorenzo unnerves me. His detachment to everything is, let's say, unusual. Honestly. Miss Keith said, I saw a picture of Tina before her makeover. She was so beautiful and youthful looking. But if she feels happier, then now, no judgment, each their own. I hear it. Erin says, Jazz will suffer in that family. Absolutely she will. Absolutely she will, man. Seriously, because she'll be outnumbered. Dammy saying, well, she did speak one-on-one and she was still rude to Cavan. Yeah. She was stern. She was stern. Oh, she was stern. She was stern with Cavan, man. She was not heading up at all. Honestly. Okay, so then we see Lorenzo, Aiden, and Cavan. Lorenzo asks Aiden, have you been crying? Because his eyes are red. And Aiden's just like, no. But he's upset because he feels like he's being misunderstood. Cav does tell him, well, you know what, brother, you have fucked up like 4 or 5 times. So kind of like, what do you expect? And I feel like Cavan might be the brother that has to clean up his older brother's mess all the time. Do you know what I mean? He might be in that role because his brother's just like a loose friggin' cannon. Right, let me just see here. Let's play this clip.
Crying? No, I've been crying.
Your eyes look red.
I've been stressed out, bro. People, honestly, like, the whole time I've been in here, I feel like people feel like I'm doing all of this shit intentionally just to be nasty and horrible. And people just interpret it all the wrong way. Like, honestly, it's all fucking ridiculous right now. But like, everyone in here has lost the fucking plot. I've been nothing but genuine and truthful in here. And I feel like people just feel like I'm doing all of this intentionally to be nasty and horrible. Yeah, but they don't know you. They literally know you for 3 weeks. And not, to be honest, you have fucked up like 4 or 5 times, Aiden. But that's you, and I know you. Do you know what I mean? That's just what you do.
Have you been crying?
No.
So because you're a good person, we should all just accept your miscomings with no accountability whatsoever, with no one saying anything, and everyone just to see the good in you straight away, even though you repeatedly fucked up. Like, get a grip, man. That's not how life works. It just isn't. If you do crazy things, you're gonna piss people off, like, as simple as that. Do you know what I mean? And like, he doesn't care about Tina, the way he was talking about Tina the other day was horrible, like it really was. And it's just like, you know, she wanted some back scratches, and you're acting like her asking for back scratches is like the worst thing in the world. It's like, you know, but you're not telling her that you know, that you're not really into her. You're not telling her that. So of course she's going to feel some type of way, and of course you're coming across bad, because that's horrible. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Yeah, it's just weird. Erin says, mind you, I can't stand Lorenzo. I just like their banter because it's fun to watch. I'm waiting on Jazz and Georgia Smith's brother that's the real tea. Honestly, Georgia Smith's brother Luca, we looked at him a couple of weeks ago now, I can say that, because it was rumored that he's coming in. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for him and Jasmine, and for Lorenzo and Cav to be could do nothing about it. But yeah, Priya will be in that mix too, for real. If she's still there, she will definitely be in that mix too. She will definitely be. But yeah, that's gonna be freaking hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious to watch, because everyone's gonna start panicking when Luca gets in the villa. Honestly, apparently he is. Let's just see. Erin says, if Kevin cleans up Aiden's messes, then his outfit should be, for the heart rate challenge, should be a maid's outfit, duster and all. It should be. It should be. Honestly. So we have, so they done that. Jazz and Cav, yes, they tried to talk again. They tried to resolve things. Didn't really get resolved. She just really reiterated again that you can never tell her to chill. Just never do that. It was really a trigger for her. Like, honestly. And honestly, like, I don't know where, you know what, to be fair, I don't really know a lot about Jasmine. I don't know where she grew up and stuff and things like that. But, like, if she's been around, you know, a particular culture, if she comes from a culture where, like, you know, women can't, you know, necessarily speak up and stuff and things like that, I don't know if that's the case, then, yeah, I can understand why she would be so triggered by something like this. But I don't know. I'm just assuming or speculating this moment in time. But yeah, but she let him know. At some point he did apologize. I don't know if she apologized back. I can't remember. I don't think she did. But which is a mad thing if she didn't. But I don't know. I can't remember, because I was watching that bit, but I wasn't taking notes of that bit, so I can't remember if she did or she didn't. Or also as well, sometimes I cannot trust the edit, because I always bring this up. When Catherine apologised to Scott, they didn't put it in the edit, and it made people hate her even more, and it's bad. So I don't know if she did or not apologise back to Cavan. Anyway, so that happened. We see Samraj and Mika. He's very much excited to move things forward. He wants to kiss her, and that sort of thing. Yaz talks to Priya. She just doesn't want to be taken from a mug. Samraj actually talks to Priya, and he finally cuts it off with her. She has guessed this anyway, do you know what I mean? She knew that this was coming, and that's the thing, like, she knew, and I was just like, right, she knows, like, let's like, Samraj, just go with it, like, do you know what I mean? But he was just doing too much. He was kind of playing in her face a little bit. I don't think he was particularly leading her on, but he was just like, oh, you know, it's kind of like saying, like, oh, it's not like that, you know, it's like, I do like you, but, you know, he could have just said to her, yeah, you're absolutely right, I'm really sorry to, like, drop this on you now, do you know what I mean? But I feel like, you know, my feelings are stronger for Mika, so I'm just gonna go ahead with Mika, and I wish you all the luck. Do you know what I mean? To hope you find someone. He could have said that, but that's not what he was saying. It really wasn't at all. Yeah, so she is gonna go and talk to people. But yeah, I felt sorry for her because she still doesn't know what Samraj has said behind her back. So anyway, Simba and Tommy, they do try and talk again, and basically Simba says to him like, look, you dug a hole and you're trying to bring me down with you and to make yourself feel better. And I just like, yeah, he wrapped that up nicely. That's exactly what happened. And then at bedtime, Tina sleeps upstairs and she doesn't share a bed with Aiden, and she kind of makes a big deal about that. In the morning, Tina does say that she's had the best sleep she's ever had, and I was just like, this girl is so petty. She's actually so petty. Priya seems to be at peace with how things are going. She says that she knows her worth and she's not going to be second best. And then we see like Aiden and Tina have a conversation, trying to like put a line under things and trying to resolve things. She's sarcastic with it in the beginning, saying like, oh, you're so genuine, you're so honest, like, and yeah, her thing is she doesn't want to be made to look stupid. She feels that he has done that, and she can't get clarity out of him in terms of like answering the questions that she's asking, like, and she said to him, you know, I told you go and speak to Yaz, still go and talk to Yaz and stuff. And I think what it is with Tina, that she doesn't want to be seen by anyone as a placeholder, whether it's by Aiden himself or by any of the other islanders, that Aiden is making her placeholder the same way Lorenzo made Priya his placeholder. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think that she doesn't want that for herself, and I think that's fair, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? She said she didn't like the way Aiden moves and she wants to be friends instead. Aiden is obviously protesting against what she's saying, of course, but my issue with Aiden is he doesn't like her anyway. He really, really doesn't like her. Like, he doesn't. So I just don't understand. It's confusing to me why he's trying to bring this opinion, like, just trying to fight her on this. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't like her anyway, you should just go the easy route. Do you know what I mean? But he's like, he's still, his masculinity won't allow him to back down. It won't allow him, and he doesn't even like her.
I answered the question genuinely and honestly, and like I
feel
said,
like you've been so genuine and honest. I agree.
You do?
Yes, so genuine and honest.
Is that sarcasm or?
Really truthful.
I feel like there's a bit of sarcasm here.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like, yeah, in terms of the actual question, like I said, the question came about, didn't want to feel like I embarrassed you at all.
My issue is the way you handle things. You're going to let me stand there in front of a group of people and look that embarrassed and stupid and have the boys say to us, he meant out of you and Haley. You don't deflect the way I was feeling and what you had done. You sat here and you told me, I don't want to speak to you.
I'm not shouting.
Did I tell you to speak to her, yes or no?
Even though I'm not shouting, was she shouting to you? I didn't think she was shouting, you know. She's a bit passionate about what she was saying, but I just don't think she was shouting. I don't know.
Although there was feelings and emotions towards Yaz, I made it very clear that I wasn't going to act on it. She's in a couple with somebody else. I made it very clear to you that that shouldn't jeopardise me getting to know you, and I was never going to act on it. That's why I didn't want to pull her and talk to her, because I wanted to get to know you.
It wouldn't have jeopardised that. You know what has jeopardised it? The way you move is wrong, and then you're going to let me look stupid in front of a group of people.
So it's more of an embarrassment thing, is what you're saying?
That's a part of it as well.
So, of course, like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, the fact that the penny has just dropped, like, she was embarrassed by how he came across, like, is just insane to me. That's like, you're so self-centered that you can't even see that, oh, what I'm saying could have embarrassed the girl that I'm actually coupled up with. Like, and I feel like he doesn't care because he doesn't like her. He don't like her.
But I answered the question, I answered honestly and genuinely. Tina, I weren't going to sit there.
Aiden, I'm talking.
I stand by that.
Did that look like I was your priority up there in front of a group of people? So why switch it up?
Yes,
oh
Tina.
My God, Tina. Aiden.
Tina.
This conversation is not getting anywhere. You are not understanding my point of view.
I am. I get.
You're not. You don't get it.
Do you want me to talk?
No one's saying your feelings aren't valid. I understand you want to get to know Yaz and
I don't. This is what you're not understanding.
Right, I understand
you're not understanding.
Feelings,
yeah, it's feelings and emotions that I'm not not going to act on
Okay,
Tina.
no, I understand that, right? But don't sit here and tell me I'm your priority and switch it up in front of
I
other
haven't
people.
switched it up, Tina.
Oh my
I
God,
stand by
you're
it
missing
still.
the point. Let's just be open and up.
This is why he's a liar. She is not his priority. He does not like her. He don't like her.
Honest about the situation. I'm not going to want to get to know you, okay?
Okay, fine. We'll leave it at that then.
We don't agree with each other.
That's fine.
Let's just both be friends.
Yeah.
Does that sound like friends to you?
Yeah, this is the thing. Erin said, also, do you peep Sean and Lola, neighborhood Karen and Ken, eavesdropping and giving podcast commentary? I need them to crumble as well. I think they're going straight to the final, I'm not going to lie. But what they cut out in that little clip is that actually previously Sean said, I agree with what Aiden is saying. He took Aiden's side in that argument. Do you know what I mean? Sean and Lola, I don't know. And Lola's a Fed, so you're never going to be my good books, personally. Do you know what I mean? Personally. Seriously. This is what I'm saying, Sam. Sam said, why is he arguing? Just back down. Like, this is what I'm saying. You don't like her. What are you arguing for? Like, at least just if this is what she needs to process to get out of her system, then cool. Do you know what I mean? You don't even like her. You actually don't even like her. I don't have that clip. I should have lined up that clip, because they actually did do a clip of when he was chatting behind her back. Basically, he was saying that, I think I'm just gonna have to let her down gently because she's more into me than I am into her. Essentially, that was the essence of what he was saying. You don't even like her, so what are you arguing about? Like, it don't make sense. You're not being genuine. You're not being honest. She's not your priority. She isn't. She's your option because Yaz don't want you right now. Do you know what I mean? Do I think Yaz will probably go back to him? Probably. If Lorenzo's eyes go wandering, then probably Yaz will go back to Aiden. And then I need them both to leave. Like, seriously. Because they can go. They can actually go. So, yeah. Then we see Simba and Tommy. They squash their beef. Now, I didn't really write a lot of notes because I didn't even like this. I was just like, this seems like production said to Simba, you need to squash this because of public opinion or something like that, or you don't want to be come across as wrong or come across as like aggressive or anything like that, so go and squash it with him. And that's what he did. That's what it seemed like to me, because it was just like, what are we talking about here now? You know, and I don't like the way that Tommy is coming across like Tommy was in the right. No, you're not in the right, bro. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I really want to know what the producers say to them, or to what the producers said to Simba on that one. But anyway, it seems like they're friends now again. But yeah, Cav and Jazz, they do chat again. Yeah, this is where I think she apologizes, and what do you call it? I'm not sure if she apologised back to him. Erin's absolutely right. Mind you, Erin says, Aiden was begging for kisses and he is just mad that she abused his ego and said no, exactly. And I think it's because she had already kissed Cav. Now, this is another thing that's going on between these brothers, yeah? I think once they've been with one brother, once they've been with Cav and then Aiden wants them, I think they lose value in Aiden's mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how it's coming across. Like, he's just like, oh, you like my brother? Okay, cool, I can get you. As soon as he's got them, he's dead with it. And also, I need to know, has Kavan told Aiden that he lips down Yaz? I really need to know. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so then we see Lorenzo talking to Aiden on that kind of like cat and meringue thing. I don't know what you call that. The net that's over the pool. Yeah, it comes over, then Yaz comes over, and Aiden, for some reason, because Lorenzo was just like, oh, come and sit in the middle of us, Yaz, which is weird anyway. And then she's just like, oh, okay. And then Aiden basically catches the vibe. He's just like, oh, do you want me to go? And I'm just like, why are you even asking? Just get up and go. Like, just go. Just go. Aiden is such a beg. He really is. Because he gets up extra slowly for some friggin' reason. And yeah, then Lorenzo basically tells Yaz that that the only reason why he's still with her is because he's got no choice. Like, because he's in the villa, he has no options. He has no clear options right now, and he can't leave, because normally once the relationship gets cutesy, he will disappear, it seems, which is such a toxic trait. You can't make me like this guy. I'm sorry, like, I can't. It's so toxic. And the thing is, the fact that he's saying it to her face is a piss take as well. And the thing, like, I can't
normally like cut things off.
Go a bit stir crazy.
I can't do that in here, so you're the lucky one. You get to...
Just because I'm here.
Normally in the outside world, like when things start getting cutesy and stuff, I would just...
Would you say we're being... I wouldn't say we're being too cutesy.
No, I can feel it coming though.
So how come you haven't then?
Well, because I can't run away, can I?
This is not a good answer.
No, but what I'm saying is that, like, it's good for me to experience all of this next stuff.
Because you don't have a choice.
Because I don't have a choice.
You've never been in this situation before.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Is this good?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
We will find out.
This is the part where I normally like cut things.
This is what I'm saying. Like, bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the freaking barrel. The bar is in hell. It's in hell. And it's hot. It's fucking hot. I cannot believe this. And the thing is, I feel like what people are not... I don't know what it is, because he says things with a smile or he says it in a joking way, that's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. This is despicable. It's diabolical. Like, honestly, what do you mean? You're saying in her face, like, the only reason, like, you're still in this is because, you know, he can't go anywhere. And then actually it's you're lucky because you're going to actually see this for the first time. You're going to experience me beyond me wanting to be with you more than I have to for the first time. Out of order. And I don't know whether I don't think it's dawning on her yet what he's actually saying or how much of a disrespect it actually is. Like, honestly, I don't think it's dawning on her yet. Seriously, absolutely crazy. Maya says Yaz is going back to Aiden. Like, I think she should skip there. I think she should absolutely skip there. Said, bye, sorry, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry, bye, I'm back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, to Aiden, like, I'm back. Aiden will probably give her a hard time, whatever. She will have to endure the terrible kissing. And, do you know what I mean? Just ride it out. Just ride it out with Aiden, because this is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Erin says Lorenzo is a menace. Like, I just think it's just horrible. Just horrible. And this is what you want to send Yasmin to? No, thank you. No. We reject your offer. No, thank you. No. Let him go and do you know what I mean? Like, piss someone else's daughter off. Seriously, no, please. So yes, then they get a text. It's a heart rate challenge. I can't lie, as I was saying at the top of this episode, one of the worst heart rate challenges in general, I think, that we've seen. No one really went all out. It was very, very, very conservative. I just thought it was a little bit boring, to be fair. Yeah, there is a video. It's a little bit long though, but yeah, just to give you guys a reminder, this is who Jasmine fancies, Lorenzo. I mean, I feel like, what was I saying before? I think, yeah, with Lorenzo and Jasmine, it's more of a case of like, I think I'm top dog, I think I'm top girl, we should be together. It makes sense on paper. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's like anything super deep than that. Yeah. But yeah, heart rate challenge. Let me know in the comments who was your fave. Who do you think done well in the challenge?
In for 4. Hold. And out.
Oh, they're still going. The song's finished. What are you doing?
Shut up and enjoy it.
Missed opportunity.
Priya's got a very good gluteus maximus. Oh, here we go.
You've not been getting love, I heard. Is that true?
See Sean doing this every second, yeah? He shouldn't be allowed to play. And then that disqualifies Lola as well. Like, honestly.
Oh! 2 for 1.
This was diabolical. This was diabolical. Jazz said, I am that girl. Yes, I'm aware that Lorenzo's into me. Yes, I'm going to do this and wind up with Lorenzo in my guy's face. Like, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what she said. Hilarious.
I think I'm an exclusive too early, boys.
Angelisa did look bad. She absolutely did look bad, honestly. And the hair was amazing, outfit was amazing, really, really looked good, honestly. But she basically gave us nothing, though. I can't lie, she did. She gave us nothing, but her nothing was better than, yes, Steve said, Angelisa put in 1% effort, but she's still better than many. Yes, I agree with that. Also, Ellie wasn't bad. Yes, I agree. I 100% agree with that. She gave us nothing. Yeah, I think Angelisa, she looked amazing. I think, you know what, in terms of like who looked good, I think Angelisa, Ellie, I think Lola actually looked much better than she usually looks. Like, honestly, I think that worked for her really well. Who else looked good? Actually, Priya did look good in hers as well, but I don't know, I think it was just a little bit simple. Also as well, that, like, so they've gone with the costumes then, because this was just lingerie essentially, wasn't it? I mean, Lola had the little bridal thing, but that was about it. Who else looked good? And I actually thought that Yaz looked good as well. Yeah, I like Angelisa's hair. Yeah, I liked her hair as well. That was really cool. Very good. I like the switch up of it. It was just very good. Crispy saying the women look so much better than the men. They absolutely did. Yeah, she did okay. Yeah, Priya did do okay as well, actually. But I just think, like, the standouts who stood out? I think Ellie just had so much confidence with it, like, and Jazz because she pulled Cav and Lorenzo for sure. Mika did okay, but that chandelier looking thing, I just didn't. Now I'm thinking about it, I think I get it more in a, I don't know. I would have liked because when we looked at Mika's what is it called? Her Instagram. When we looked at her Instagram early on, she's done like carnival and stuff. I think she's been on a float. I would have liked, if she'd done that, that would have been really, really cool. But I probably bet that ITV just didn't have budget, to be fair. Kirsten said it was conservative because the chairs were stiff and gave low budget. It didn't allow them to do much. Couch would have been better. 110%. 110%. I don't get this. I don't get her. Like, I don't get this at all. It just looks dry. It just looked really, really dry. Yeah. Angelisa gave us nothing but gave us something at the same time, honestly. And Tina, I hated her shoes so much. I don't know why they annoyed me so much, but I was just like, no, this is not the look. It really isn't. But yeah, those were my thoughts. Which float was Mika on? I don't know what float she was on, you know. But I saw it was on her Instagram. I'm pretty sure we saw it on there. Right, so yeah, so they had done a heart rate challenge, but they only done the girls and then they opened it out to a public vote, right? So which was Sleep was Mika remembered who her aunt was. She was shaking her bum. What do you mean? But maybe she could do more, to be fair. Who did you guys vote for? Did you vote? Who did you vote for? I voted for Angelista, favourite girl, and because I was struggling with the boys, I voted for Finlay. That seemed like the safest option for a boy to vote for. I voted for Finlay. Yeah. I don't think that's going to help any sort of way. I really don't know how it's going to help at all. But yeah, I just thought that's the best I can do because the rest of them are pissing me off or have pissed me off. And I think it's just like indicative of the season. Do you know what I mean? Like, the boys are annoying. They're really, really annoying this year. Yeah. Oh yes, Saf, you did go very, very rogue. Tell the people who you vote for because Miss Cute voted for Angelisa and Simba. Talkative said Lola plus Tina, I think. Okay, cool. In terms of who did best, okay. Voted for Tommy to stay. What? Jazz was the only girl to say to Tommy she still thinks it's unfair Hallie went over him. All the other girls coddled Tommy. Tommy, Samraj plus Aiden to leave. So wait, who did you vote for? Did you vote for Tommy? Oh my god, no, clarify please, Talkative, because maybe I'm reading it wrong. You know I'm dyslexic, so I might be reading what you're saying wrong. Little Miss Sunshine Dammy said the outfit looks like they were from Ann Summers. Do you think it was an ad? It might have been, you know, to be fair. And then outfit wise, I like Angelisa's, and I did like Yasmin's as well. I thought those two were, but maybe they were cutesy. Maybe it was the cutesy vibes with them. That's what I liked about it. Saf voted for Tina and Sean. Can you imagine? Saf and Blake, you can vote for who you want, but I'm shocked at both of these. Miss Cute, Simba just to, oh, you vote for Simba just to get her to Casa. Okay, got it. Gilda said Simba and Angelista. Simba only to keep Angie in a couple, fair enough. Yeah, people like Sean. I mean, Sean's occasionally funny. Slap me on my wrist. Oh gosh. Sorry, babe. It's a lot. It was. There's not a lot to choose from. This is the thing. I picked Finlay. Do we even see him? He had like 2 lines this episode. We don't even see him. But I was just like, he's the safest bet out of all the rest of them. I don't know. I don't even know if I could vote. What Finlay even stands for. I don't know his opinion, but because I don't know his opinions on things, he's the safest bet, because the rest of them, throw them all in the bin. It's so annoying. I think someone was saying in our Discord, was it yesterday? Or maybe the chat, I can't remember, they're saying like, if they just said, okay, we're going to reset, start again with new, we wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. Start again. It's rubbish. Rubbish. Oh. Honestly, I don't really, no one's really standing out to me that I'm just like, oh yeah, like I'm a fan of right now. Apart maybe Yasmin, she's okay, but I do like Angelisa as well, so it's just like, yeah. Erin says I can't vote, but I voted for Jasmine and the David. Hilarious. Ezra says Sean is baffling. Tina seems like a hun with integrity. What was your reasoning? People would understand. Sure. Saf is saying Sleeper was pretty much process of elimination. I don't like anyone. I hear it though. It was hard. It was really, really hard. It was very, very hard to choose someone. Okay, it goes on to say best of a bad bunch, Ezra. Sean is always in mix up and enjoys gist, and he makes me laugh. Fair. But I think, in my opinion, his days are numbered. They should be numbered. I need Lola and Sean to get out of here. Seriously. Or he would do, because he's just doing too much. Like him not even looking. Oh, not Little Rock saying who's Finlay. He's the one with Ellie. He's the boss. He's the one with Ellie. Am I saying his name? I'm pretty sure his name's Finlay. Noelle, hi, is saying, I hope none of the brothers get top boy. Say, you know what? It might be Cavan though. People like Cavan. I don't know about, well, Saf is voting for Sean. I was going to say, I don't know who's voting for Sean, but Saf is. Yeah. Oh, God. Let's see. I don't even know. Who do you think? Okay, who do you think is gonna get top girl? Do you think it's gonna be people? A lot of people think either Ellie or Jasmine might get top girl. I don't know if it's absolutely wise to give Jasmine top girl. And I'm saying this with love. It just might go to her head just a little bit. Just a little bit. And top boy, I'm telling you, Finlay, it needs to be Finlay, because the rest of them, they can all go in the bin. They can actually all go in the bin. Seriously. Like, Sean will be so righteous if he got it. Samraj, it will go to his head. Like, all the boys, it will go to their heads. Facebook mums love her. I think it will be Ellie. Okay, cool. Ellie, this cute say Jasmine or Yasmin. How is everyone so unlikable? Sleepful, ask again, because I don't even know. I don't know what is going on. I feel like they pulled. Is no one. They need to recruit. The producers need to recruit. They need to recruit. Oh, not Lorenzo. Oh, Miss Keat said Lorenzo is going to be top boy. I freaking hope not, man. Saf said Ellie shouted down the villa and still will get top girl, but if it was anyone else, Ofcom complaints would be made. Exactly. You're just saying Ellie is cute. She done well on this. She done well on this. I can't lie, she did. And she looked like she was having fun. She was enjoying it. And I think it's always daunting when you go first as well, you know. Both men and women love Lorenzo. Oh God, it's just such a sad state of affairs. Sad. The British public disappoint me on a regular basis anyway, so I shouldn't be I shouldn't be surprised. To manage my expectations. Okay guys, I'm just gonna pop in the link for US because I'm going to wrap up this live and we're gonna hop on over to the US live in just a second. Thank you for everybody who's watching. If you're not gonna do a double shift, then bye for now. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you like this live, and also, what else do you need to do? You need to subscribe. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm trying to get to 5k and it'll be amazing if you can help me get there, so please do that. And also as well, if you're in UK at the moment, please, I hope you're staying cool. This heat isn't a joke, do you know what I mean? So be safe out there, and I will see you tomorrow. Everybody else, if you're coming to the second shift, talk about you Love Island US, then the link is in the chat, and I'll see you in a sec. See you later. Bye. Bye.